Hey everybody, how you doing? What's going on? What's happening? You're watching Miss Alexis, and I wanted to cover because I get a lot of questions in the comments about what's going on with Shanquella Robinson's case. Why is it stalling? What is taking so long? Does Shanquella have an attorney? And you know what? All of those are great questions because I post a lot of shorts, a lot of sound bites, so it doesn't really go into detail. And so today I wanted to cover that. I wanted to go over that with you guys. And let's see what's going on together, because I want to know too. And as you see, we all have something in common. We want justice for Shanquella, period. So I found an article and it says Mexican wants an American extradited to face trial over Shanquella Robinson's death. But here's how it works. So now we're going to see why it's taking so long and how does this extradition work. Mexican authorities last month requested that the American government extradite one of its citizens to face charges in the mysterious death of a tourist in Cabo. As we know, that is Shanquella Robinson. Experts say that the U.S. may have no choice but to agree, and that while the extradition of an American citizen from the United States is a rare occurrence, so you guys see that it's not every day that Mexico extradite. So I guess Mexico is the place to go to and commit a crime and then come back to America. So I'm learning something new too. That's strange. But it's not unheard of. So it is a rare occurrence, but it's not unheard of. If that step is taken in the case of Shanquella Robinson, an American who died on a group vacation, the case turns from a mere criminal one into a diplomatic one, involving multiple branches of the U.S. government, federal court proceedings, and questions about the American suspect rights. Okay, so as you know, you guys, because we have two different laws, they do have to respect each other's laws. So Mexico got to respect how American process their criminal charges, and we got to respect Mexico as well. I know that ain't what we're trying to hear, because the videos out there, they just need to be arrested. This practice, of course, raises questions of whether we as citizens have the right not to be seized and forcibly removed from the U.S. in order to put on trial and possibly jailed on criminal charges in another country. John Perry, as a law professor at Lewis and Clark Law School, who has studied international extradition, told insiders. John Perry, a law professor at Lewis and Clark Law School, he said that we have the right as U.S. So this practice, of course, raises the question of whether we as citizens have the right not to be seized and forcibly removed from the U.S. in order to be put on trial and possibly jailed on criminal charges in another country. Okay. The death of a 25-year-old Robinson has confounded the American public after she traveled to Mexico with 6 friends and never returned. Robinson's parents have told media their daughter's friends initially blamed her October 29th death on alcohol poisoning, but her death certificate listed trauma to the neck and spine as the cause. Now, since then, a cell phone video has circulated online showing what appears to be Robinson being beaten by a woman, while a male voice said, "Quilla, can you at least fight back?" So Robinson's father, Bernard Robinson, has confirmed to the media outlet that his daughter was a woman being attacked in the video. Now, I'm going to let you guys know I've never seen the video, and I'm not going to show the video on my channel, but you can. It's streaming, and you can, I don't know why they still have it on TikTok, but they have it on YouTube. So neither Mexican nor American authorities have publicly identified the suspect in question or announced an arrest. And it's unclear whether the suspect is currently located. So that's the big thing. Like, where is the Cabo 6? Like, are they hiding under a house or in a basement? I mean, how far can they be? They don't have a lot of money. They can't go back into Mexico. So we all want to know, like, where is the Cabo 6 at? Like, somebody's hiding them out. Like, how are they eating? So we're all questioning why they're not being seen in public. I do think one of the Cabo 6 was, she had a job at a medical office or something like that. So that's trending. So she has been spotted, and 2 of them has been spotted out. Okay, so Cabo 6. Let me name the Cabo 6 for you, just in case you don't know the name of the suspects. So Desiree Jackson, she's the one that beat her. She's the one that looked like a man. Like I think she a man. Khalil Cook, that was her best friend of 5 years. Then there was Malik St. Patrick. He's the one that said, what you gonna do? You just gonna watch? Winter Donovan. They say that she is the one that really finished her off. But there's no video on that. But they said that after Desiree Jackson beat Shanquella, you know, and she was tireless and just didn't have no life in her. Winter Donovan just picked her up by the neck and supposedly threw her down and finished her off, and that's what really, you know, deleted her. Is Elisa Hyatt. So Elisa Hyatt is the one that they say she worked at a medical clinic somewhere in North Carolina.
I spoke to the manager today, and the manager did confirm that she is no longer working there. She's no longer employed.
And then Nazir Wiggins. Nazir Wiggins, and he's also been seen in public since the attack. So while there is no requirement under international law to comply with extradition requests, the U.S. and Mexico have an established decades-old extradition treaty both countries generally comply with. So Grant Willie, an attorney for the Arizona criminal defense firm Rouse and Willie, said the U.S. may not have much choice in whether to extradite the suspects, assuming Mexican authorities provide probable cause. So the U.S. State Department did not provide a comment in response to insiders' query about Mexico's extradition request. Hopefully there will be something dramatic and we can go ahead and get them, you know, arrested. So the lawyers from Rouse and Willie, which regularly handles cross-border case involving extraditions, told insiders that very few US to Mexico extraditions occur involving American citizens. And their firm has only ever handled one such case. But there is some precedent in similar cases. They're saying that they have had other cases where they extradited to Mexico. Hopefully, you know, they'll do that. So as far as forcible removal from U.S. soil, okay, American authorities are also involved in investigating Robinson's death and could attempt to bring charges of their own if any crimes related to the incident occurred on American soil. So they're saying that if the Cabo 6 had pre-planned this, like premeditated this, they discussed this in America, they knew what they were going over there to do, then yes, that is premeditated and that is first degree. And America can arrest them. American authorities can arrest them if it was premeditated before they got on the plane and got over to Cabo 6. And I got a feeling it was. I got a feeling they discussed this. Because you don't do all of that. You don't go over there, be somebody, you know, and till they delete it. And that wasn't plotted. I don't think that's just some sudden emotion to make you just 6 people just attack a friend. Okay, so an FBI spokesperson previously told insiders the Bureau's field office in Charlotte, North Carolina, had opened an investigation into the death of Robinson, who was a Charlotte resident. So Robinson's family, however, said during a December press conference that they wished to see their daughter's friend prosecuted in Mexico and sentenced to prison out there. So you guys, that's hopefully, you know, hopefully justice will be served. Hopefully Shanquella can get some justice, because this is horrible. This is horrible. And as far as does Shanquella have an attorney, I've never heard of her having an attorney. I haven't had an attorney. I've seen other videos where other YouTubers have spoken to attorneys, where they spoke to attorneys as different lawyers in regards to the process, but I'm not aware of Shanquella Robinson's parents hiring an attorney. They need to, because I know there's a lot of attorneys that would jump on this case because it's high profile, and I know they would jump on this case for free. There's no doubt in my mind. Well, you guys, I just want to say thank you for tuning in to my channel, and I just pray that Shanquella Robinson gets the justice that she needs. I'll continue to cover it And I'll continue to cover other channels and just stay up on what's going on in the process. So if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment, and we'll answer. I try to answer all my comments. But you guys stay safe and stay blessed.